taste like? He said it was a delicate taste.
It was a frat party joke gone wrong.
Yeah, no shit.
And then he's just like,
I'm going to go with it.
It wasn't so bad. We'll see how the next one is.
The first American Pie.
Yeah.
You know the scene?
Yeah.
The cum in the beer back glass?
Yeah. He's just like, I wonder what this would be like with booze as opposed to just beer.
Hey, Roger, come here. Just,
I got some...
can I...
Just in the cognac. Come on.
Can I pull your pants down for 1 second? Right, my cognac. You got one more load? I got a cup of brandy.
Come on,
here.
man. That was a little thick.
Let me dilute that with some water. This is weird.
Probably the best thing I've heard all night.
All right. Before we
Isn't that
move
how
on.
they come up with the nut brown for like.
Oh, hey.
There she goes again.
You're on point tonight.
I am. Cheers to beers.
Cheers to beers. Before we move on into tech, we have, I just want to mention who's in the chat room tonight. We got Rick from Taking Back America. That's another show that's on Spreaker.com if you want to check them out. We also have Bronco Drew, and he's saying, I just threw up in my mouth.
I don't blame you.
If you wait for a while, we can come up with a cookbook for that. Because apparently you can cook anything.
Fried vomit.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for joining us, gentlemen. I'm sure we got a decently early start today. Not bad, right? 10:30?
10:37.
Yeah, it was almost 10:40.
All right, fair enough.
Shut up.
Let's get into technology.
Technology!
Dark magic in a can, I call this. NeverWet, a super hydrolopodic coating. I don't know.
What?
It's a super hydrobolic coating that can be applied to nearly any surface and repels liquids startlingly well. This is amazing. I have a clip on here. Basically, this company produced this product called NeverWet, and it's a two-part product. I know.
It sounds like my dating life.
It's a two-part...
Jesus.
Well, this might come in handy. It's a two-part product. So the A and B product, and you spray it on. It's like a base coat, right? And you wait like 30 seconds for it to dry, and then you put a top coat on it, and that takes another 30 minutes for it to dry. Did I say seconds the first time?
Yes.
It's okay.
Both 30 minutes. And afterwards, holy shit. You have never seen water repel off of things. Check this out.
NeverWet is a two-part super hydrophobic coating. You spray a base, you give it about 15 minutes to dry, and then you spray a top coat on it. And after another 15 minutes or so, it's ready to go. It resists all sorts of waters, aqueous solutions, salt solutions, acids, bases. Most of the foods you eat, it resists quite well. We have partnered in the last year with Rust-Oleum, and they have brought all of their
syrup over
expertise to what
shoes
we're
that have
doing
been
as well,
coated
which has been
NeverWet, and it's
tremendously
just pouring
helpful.
right off.
And now we're launching across the United States.
Oh. Wow.
The outer section was treated with the coating. The center was just untreated glass. So when you put the water on it, the colored water will stick to the uncoated glass, but it will not go out of that section onto the coated surface.
I applied a couple thin layers of the base coat and allowed that to dry so it wasn't tacky, and then I covered that with just a couple layers of the top coat.
I'll see if I can skip past to like where they're dumping food on people. It's pretty cool. Okay, here we go, right here.
So basically, essentially, you have...
Oh yeah, check this out.
You could coat the inside of the box that they came in.
Of beer,
just fill that with ice. And as the ice melts, it's not going to make the container all soggy and wet. Because
You can coat the inside of a case of beer and use it as like a mock cooler. Just pour some ice in there.
Okay, so listeners, that's how you send us beer.
Yeah.
Some NeverWet.
We propose the idea and give you the solution.
Look at this.
What more do you need?
Get to work.
Chocolate syrup on a shirt that's been coated NeverWet. It just falls right off.
It's cheating.
Isn't that amazing?
It's cheating. You don't have to deal with life's problems.
I know!
So
He's pouring Pepsi all over his shirt. It's just flowing right off.
But also the problem with that, doing that to your shirt,
Gravy.
is it's still going to smell. And then you can never actually wash it.
I know, that's what I was saying. If you coat this stuff on your shirt, you can't technically wash your shirt.
I guess wouldn't your shirt be really stiff?
That's what I was saying.
No, it's not. It doesn't have any kind of like stiffness to it.
Well, I guess the perspiration couldn't penetrate it either, so maybe it wouldn't be.
Oh, it just seal in
That
the
is
stink.
the end of pit stains.
There's that.
Swamp ass.
Oh, it sprayed all over my underwear.
There you go.
You'll know.
I just had like the worst.
Yeah, visual.
No, never mind.
What about condoms?
Never have skid marks again.
Condoms?
Sprayed on your dick.
I don't think that's going to work.
Why?
Because I don't think it's going to work.
I don't. Yeah, who wants to wait an hour?
Well, like, how is it going to even come out of you?
That's true. You don't have a reservoir, right?
Yeah.
So your
Correct.
dick would explode. Right?
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I don't
We
know.
don't want
What
It
would
Bloody
still
dicks.
has a way out.
what would you waterproof? Think of like,
Me personally?
yeah. What would you?
I would just
waterproof?
coat my windshield. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of too. What about grills?
Fuck you, Rain.
My dog.
You coat your dog.
Interesting.
I would coat my whole vehicle just to keep it from rusting. If it's
That,
But our
in
most
theory, would
plastic.
The
work.
bottom of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's not a bad call.
They're saying that if you put this on a transparent surface, it almost when you put the base coat on the top coat, it will almost have like this frosty finish to it. So it's not exactly
no good for
transparent,
windshields.
but exactly. So they're working on a transparent version right now, and I think they should work on a high temperature version of that. So you can spray it under cars, so you can spray it on grills and protect stuff like that, stuff of high temperature. And that could even be translated into like the industrial world too, for like, high end like heating and cooling and stuff like that. So, Rust-Oleum, they licensed it to Rust-Oleum. You can buy this at Home Depot right now. This
Neat.
week just came out. You can buy it. It's on shelves, $19.99 or something like that.
That's not even expensive.
No. You can get like what's it say? Something like 7 to 10 square feet, I believe. Not a whole lot, but that's out of one spray. Well, technically 2 spray cans, but you're going over the same surface area, so not too bad. But God, the video also like later on goes over how to coat your iPhone from the inside, so you can. And they take it apart, spray the electronics on the inside, and then put it back together, and then dunk it in 6 inches of water and leave it in there. And it's fine.
Oh.
That's actually cool.
Yeah.
That needs to happen to everything.
Yeah.
Everything electronic
I know.
needs to have this happen.
Well, there's that. You received this just this week. I saw commercials for the Samsung 4G Active, I think it's called, and it's a completely waterproof phone.
Yes.
How long does this stuff actually last for, though?
Or 4S
For us.
4S Active. That's right.
Fair enough. How long does this stuff last for?
I tried finding that out. I don't know how long it lasts. They do not say how long this waterproofing lasts.
This is like perfect for people with children.
Oh, fucking tents.
Waterproof your kids, yeah.
Well, no,
No,
they
Tents.
spill
That's
everything.
amazing.
Yeah, tents.
Yeah.
Tent's a good one.
Any fucking
yeah.
outdoor shoes nonsense.
I would definitely put it on my shoes.
Yeah. But I
Spray
mean,
the shit out
the
of
problem
them.
with this, though, if it does last for a super long time and you get tired of said thing and huck it in the garbage, it will never decompose.
Right.
Like, well, there's this shoe that's been in this dump for 85 years. That looks somewhat brand new, but the tread is worn out.
Yeah, spray it all over stinky stuff.
Damn it.
Seal it in.
Spray it all over your firewood, man.
Firewood?
Never get wet, so you could always light
Oh, there you go. I
It's
wonder if it's
probably pretty
flammable.
flammable.
I'm
flammable?
sure it's toxic as fuck.
We're all breathing it in.
No, no.
I feel
it.
weird
What is
tonight.
it?
Yeah.
It's like 32 chemicals known to cause cancer in California. Thank you. Who knows? But I don't know. I thought it was cool. That's why it's like magic. I've never seen. You got to check out. I was going to post the show notes on the webpage, but our website's it's like messed up right now. I don't know what the deal is, but we will have the show notes up and the links in the show notes. But I'm sure if you want to look it up, just look up NeverWet on YouTube and you can watch the video yourself. It's pretty messed up. Honestly.
Or fuck. Just go to Home Depot and
Yeah.
spray your armpits.
See what happens.
Shit, could you do that? You probably could do that.
I'm sure that's going to be bad for you.
God, it's bad. It's probably horrible
I
for your
think
skin.
your skin has to let out some.
Yeah, it's gotta
I
perspirate.
think you get
It's gotta-
sick.
Just your armpits.
Same.
I mean, if you spray all of yourself, then yes.
All right, let's get into video games. Real quick, this is just real brief. If you are an owner of a PlayStation 3 You have a brand new game to pick up this week. Actually, I think it came out late last week, and it's called The Last of Us.
I saw a commercial for this. It looks amazing.
It looks so good. Oh, my God. Basically, you play it's a guy named Joel. He's the brutal survivor, and a little girl, little teenage girl called Ellie. And the whole point of the game is to survive like this dystopian future where like some kind of a plague hit the population, and it's a survival game, but there's a really good story to it apparently. And let's see, I think IGN rated it 9.7 out of 10, and they don't give out that high score ever.
I think I saw a trailer for it when I went to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, it is it's supposedly a pretty cool game. It's the release date was June 14th, so this happened last week, I believe, and it was developer is Naughty Dog Software. So check that out. If you have a PS3, it is a PS3 exclusive. So if you have one, it is the game to get right now.
It actually almost made me want to go buy one.
Yeah,
like maybe I can find one I can borrow.
Yeah,
for a while.
So yeah, just want to give you guys a heads up there. I just kind of came across it. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll get that one. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we get back, we got a little bit of movie stuff. Mostly it's just box office results because Rick isn't here, so we're just kind of stupid and we're like dumb and running the walls. And we're like, I don't know, movies, and we don't have any information because Rick usually takes care of that.
I
right?
did see World War Z, though.
Did you?
Did.
You going to give it a little review?
Yep.
All right.
Little one.
Awesome. All right, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Rise from your grave.
This week's episode of Tanked is brought to you by Audible.com. Audible is offering Tanked listeners a free audiobook download of your choice with a 30-day free trial to give you an opportunity to check out their service. Listen to the most popular and current books on the go on your iPhone, iPad, Android, or Kindle with the Audible app. Use your free audiobook credit to download the latest bestsellers like Divergent by Veronica Roth, Life of Pi by Jan Martel, or The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, or choose from 100,000 other books. To download your free audiobook today, visit audibletrial.com/tanked. Again, that's audibletrial.com/tanked for your free audiobook. We thank Audible and our listeners for your support of Tanked.
Hey, this is Ben Glebe, and you're listening to Tanked with Scott, Aaron, and Rick. Chris is gone. I miss Chris. The show was better when Chris was here. And it's a bummer that he had to leave, because now it's like, why would you listen to this? There's not a good reason, really. I guess get plastered and see if you can, like, have a game where you get drunker each time they say dumb shit. I don't know.
Welcome back to the show. We have, if you're just joining us, we have Midget Amy. She's not really a midget. She just likes midgets. And we do have Hot Dog Stacey.
She's not really a hot dog. She just likes hot dogs.
Wow.
You are what you eat.
And of course, Aaron and Rick is out this evening due to, I think he's filming some soccer shit.
Prior engagements.
Yeah, prior engagements. Make some money. All right, we don't have a whole lot of movie news, but
by the way,
yeah,
this is our live call-in show.
Oh yeah, we should,
because we totally didn't tell you in the beginning of the show, but we'll tell you now.
Yep, we're taking live call-ins after odd news, so we're going to kind of keep the show a little short, and but we're going to cover odd news before we get into before we open up the lines to the callers. So
write down the number or remember it.
Yeah,
it's 1-248-242-7447.
Yep, and we have talking points this evening. We have Irrational Fears.
Your mother.
Yes. Let's see. Stupid fireworks stories or 4th of July stories. And then we have what's your favorite sex toy? And are you afraid of them? So those are the talking points. If you have a story or you have some input on that and you want to give us a call, then do so. And we'll give up the number a couple more times before we get to the before we open up the lines. But before we get into that, and before we get to Aaron's review of World War Z, let's go over box office results. We had Monsters University come in they came in first this weekend, almost $82.5 million on opening weekend. That's pretty damn good. That's like second to I think their second biggest opening, and I think the first one was Toy Story